talking.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Rusty, you guys. I'm going to figure out our seating arrangement here a little bit. I'm ready 10 minutes. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Let's start this now. Okay. Sounds good. There we go. Okay, guys. So first off, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's here already. You guys are absolutely awesome. Jen and I both thank you so very much. I want to start saying hey to everybody that I see that has been popped up in here. Iron Antler, Peaky Dippers, Alley Cat, Magnifishers Plus, 508, Grandma Kelly, Bad Influencer, Larry Rhodes, Peaky Dippers, Dirty Mag Yackers, Pond Scum, SWFL, Real Deal Magnifishing. Oh, jeez. My fingers are wanting to go wild tonight on here for some reason.
Yeah, they are.
I can't even, every time I touch this now, for some reason. Did you touch my settings on here? Pond Scum, hello. Grandma Kelly, Bad Influencer, Dwayne Wampler, SWFL. Yep, Alley Cat I did mention. Everybody that's already in here, you guys are absolutely awesome. I can't, for whatever reason. Gene Head is also Fat in here. Guy. Fat Magnet Guy. Yes, Jay Paul.
Peakies were in there.
Peakies I did see as well. Marie and Glenn, thank you. Nigel. Nigel's somewhere in here. Thank you guys, all you guys, for stopping in here. Magnus Wolverine. Thank you guys. So today is going to be, real quickly, I have to give some shout outs.
Oh, Uncle Jeff, you're in here. Hi, Uncle Jeff.
Hey, Uncle Jeff. That is awesome. Real Deal Magnifishing. Hey, Real Deal Magnifishing's in here too.
Hey, Real Deal.
Doc Johnson Adventures is in here. Hello, Doc Johnson. But I want to give Joker's Magnets a huge shout out. Yeah, we got some stickers. We did a sticker trade with them.
We mailed everybody's stuff.
Alaskans on the Fly. What's up, man? All right. So, Jen, this is for you.
I don't have an ashtray.
Here.
I got from Princess Rachel, my birthday present.
Yes. Jen actually just got a
today
Christmas, or not Christmas, birthday. I'm extremely nervous, you guys, tonight. I'm not going to lie.
I got it.
Brockton, what's up, man? Come over towards me a little bit.
From Princess Rachel.
From Princess Rachel. Motor City.
Thank you, love. My youngest daughter, Hawa, she actually would like a picture also from you, Princess Rachel, because you did such an awesome job.
Hey, Santos is in here too. Santos, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Kylie Cook is in here as well, which, speaking of Kylie Cook, brings us to our next thing that we received from Kylie Cook from Australia. She is one of our followers over in Australia.
How can you have the whole tray? I have nothing.
So first off, we wanted to say we got this boomerang, which is from Australia, which is absolutely awesome.
Now I can throw it at Clay.
She's got deadly aim.
And it will come back.
And we got some bracelets too. I will definitely be rocking these bracelets. I love these type of bracelets. Bone Dead Heathens is in here. Hey, Risha. Everyone that's in here. Okay. So let's just jump right into it. Would you like to explain a little bit of what's going on?
I haven't had meds in 4 days, so this is what you guys get.
No, you guys wanted to.
No, yes, I'm serious.
She is definitely serious. Outdoor Influencer, what's up, man? Edith Bishkoff. I'm 75-year-old granny.
No, I haven't had my meds in 4 days.
I just started magnifishing. If I ever figure out how to use my GoPro, I will try to post something. I enjoy your videos and like your tips. I live in Texas, on the Texas coast. Oh, nice. Well, welcome. Hello. Welcome to our show. Welcome to our live.
So,
Paul G, what's up, man? How's it going?
So I had this idea because clearly I struggle with mental health. I have been diagnosed with ADD, bipolar, anxiety, depression, PTSD, OCD, pretty much you name it, I have it. Nonetheless, like I said, I haven't had my meds in 4 days. So yeah, and I've got some pretty high up meds, and
Santos just asked how you're feeling.
You don't just quit them cold turkey or just don't have them because you crash. And one of them is an amphetamine, so it's like a drug, and when you are off of it for any amount of time, you have withdrawals. And so I've been pretty bad. And I called, to get them, and I had to wait to get them. So I got them tonight, but if I take it now, I'm not going to sleep for...
You won't sleep for 2 days.
Yeah, I probably won't sleep for 2 days. Nonetheless, I have to wait till tomorrow to take it, and then hopefully I'll be back on my normal path. But yeah, I've been sleeping for some days and haven't been feeling great. But yeah, so nonetheless, I had this idea because a lot of people that are on our live, or a lot of people that we know, a lot of people in my family, Clay, my kids, just people that you see on the street and maybe not even know, have a mental disorder. May it be anxiety or depression or something bigger, like I had said, and you don't know, or maybe you do know, or maybe they have something and the people around them don't know because they don't have something, and so they don't know how to help them, or they don't know how to recognize it, or something. And I have friends who have kids that have mental disorders, and they don't know how to help their kids because they don't know. And there's a lot of people, and a lot of us magnet fishers, I've come to see, struggle with some kind of form of a mental disorder or mental defect or a mental illness or whatever you want to call it. And I feel as a magnet fisher, it's, to me at least, is a release or a mental break. Like, it's a break from all of the stuff that's jumbling in your mind, or a peace of mind, or whatever, and that's one of the reasons that I started to magnet fish, is one, because I liked it, two, because we were cleaning the river, and three, because all the chaos at home, when I go there, I go off into the corner, off into my own little spot, and I sit there, and my mind can be blank and focused on that item that I'm trying to get, or whatever, but it's not all of that jumble of, I got to do this, or what if, or, just all of that. What do I got to do today? Or
the chat
just
is still
all
working,
of that nonsense.
But the video froze on me. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at the same thing here, you guys. For some reason, I don't know if our video's out or if you can still hear us or what's going on. The chat's still going. We're jumping around. Looks okay to me, Jason. North City Magnet Fisher. Joker, hey, everyone that stopped in, you guys, thank you for always coming in here. We're having some technical difficulties right now. I'm not sure what's going on because it keeps looking like I'm freezing. I don't know. It's always good for something. Hold on. Thank you for holding this space for this topic. Mental health really needs to be more open, less judgy topic. Santos, I agree. 100%. I hope everybody, your video and audio is fine here. Eddie or Edith, excuse me, Edith. Okay, so back to what we were saying, Jen. Go ahead.
Yeah, so nonetheless, yeah, so May is when we start to get unthawed and nicer, warm-ish. So that's Mental Health Awareness Month. Also, May 21st is National River Cleanup Day. And so I thought, since mental health is such a non-talked about topic or shunned, or how dare you, swept under the rug. And the magnet fishing community seems to be, a lot of us, we all talk about it amongst each other. It would be good to maybe, because everybody in the community interacts with us, what are you doing? What did you find? To have that interaction with us, and the mental health aspect also, like, hey, you can talk to us when we're doing this, but why can't you, talk to us when, because we're not just, mental health isn't just the crazies, and they're not just the people that are committing crimes in jail, or murderers or whatever. No, it's everyday normal people have these things, and we're just like everybody else.
Look at the military, look at soldiers.
Oh yeah.
They come back.
They come back with all sorts of stuff. And
I have a good friend that can't even, on the 4th of July, he has to literally wear headphones all night because of the explosion, like the fireworks and stuff. He can't even get off of his, out of his room. He's so messed up. Like, what do I'm diagnosed with severe clinical depression. I think
no, it's major depression.
Anxiety and PTSD, and I can't even talk. Michigan Gem said the word shunned is perfect, because with a child that has mental illnesses like DMDD, anxiety, depression, ADHD, it's hard. I'm still looking for help for her. It's been 3 or 4 years now. We can sit there and honestly, we all relate to it, because like Jen said, we all have some form of mental health issue, I don't want to say mental disorder, I guess it would be.
Yeah, I don't know what it's classified under anymore, because it used to be defect, and then it was illness, and now it's disorder or whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's.
See, he wears headphones too a lot. It sounds really set me off.
Yeah, whatever it is, however you want to say, it's not craziness. Like, all 6 of my kids have PTSD from my ex-husband. Very, very, very abusive, tried to kill us. We have an indefinite order of protection since 2012, and they don't hand those out, and we have one. And we have one, and it's horrible, but my kids all have that. My one daughter has anxiety, depression.
This is a really good comment right here from Miranda Magnet Mama. What's really bad is how it's so shunned, but it's worse for men. It's like if a man has a mental health disorder, people think that they're weak. They're not weak. I've been judged my whole entire life. I've been judged from my parents. I've been judged by everybody. And I don't talk about it, because it's something that if I feel that I end up talking about it, excuse me, if I feel like I talk about it, people look at me different. People judge me. People look at me as not a man, I guess. That makes sense?
Yeah.
But our co-host is in here. I'm going to bring up our co-host, and we're going to kind of touch on this topic a little bit more tonight. You guys, welcome Jake from Dirty Mike.
Hello.
Hey.
Kind of hope you.
How's it going?
Good. We're just kind of touching on the subject of mental illness.
Mental illness.
Mental illness. My lisp is starting to catch up, but.
All right. I've been listening. I was just scuffing down some food real quick, just getting off the road. So.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of people in here right now tonight that are saying, you know, they have mental illnesses and stuff like that. And it means a lot to sit there and see people come out of their shell, whether that people know it or not. They sit there and I don't know what I'm going to put down a hashtag. I want everybody, if anybody in here that does suffer from illness, I want them to copy this hashtag.
So before, back in the day, they used to just throw you into the, I don't know, the insane asylum for any of it. And now it's more of the norm, but it's still not the norm, even though it is the norm. I mean, even me with one leg, I was born like this. I was never ever able to walk on both of my legs, never ever. And this is such a normal thing for, you know, vets to come back, or car accidents or whatever kind of accidents, for you to lose some kind of a limb. But it's still so, or stairs. You know what I'm saying? I went to the doctor one time to get a new artificial leg, and the doctor said, ugh.
Look at this. Look at everybody.
I said, are you joking with me? You're the doctor and you're, ugh. Seriously? I just don't understand.
Hashtag I can't type anything, but yeah, I can say it.
Yes, I just don't understand how, you know, we've evolved, or supposed to have been evolved. There's the Black Lives Matter, but where's the rest? Where's the rest of society? Nowhere. We're just nothing. We're nobody. Like, we're not no different from anybody else, honestly.
No.
I don't get it.
So what Jen and I have come up with now is,
we just don't burn down the buildings and riot, or
it's a touchy subject to touch on, though, Jen, because you're gonna have all different.
I know. I was just being a smart ass trying to be.
I know.
Whatever, but yeah, I just don't get it. I don't understand.
So Mary Monarch's in here. She said, Jen, I've always told my son not to stare, but be nice and ask questions. You know, that's the only thing that you can do. And you know what? I've seen a lot of people in here tonight post that hashtag I suffer. And you know what? It's a very warming feeling to know that, you know, you're not alone, Jake. Jen's not alone. I'm not alone. Nobody in this group chat should ever feel that they're alone. My phone's on all the time.
Yep.
My phone's on all the time.
Mary, I tell my kids not to stare either, because I have one. But then there's that one time, because good old my kids, we go to the pantry, and here comes this older guy with a prosthetic, and for some reason he had a patch on, and my kids are like, oh, Mom, it's a pirate. Well, you dick. Now you just made me feel like a whole bag of dicks, because you were loud as hell when you said that. Yeah, so that's, don't point and stare, but then their mouth is just, oh, we're not pointing and staring, we're, oh, look, there's a pirate, loud as hell. So, yeah, I get that.
Magnetic Squatch said something too that's very true. Just find the people who love you and lean on them. They will be the ones to hold your hand and have your back. Oh, you're right. You're right. But what Jen and I, the main thing tonight we wanted to talk about, Jake, was we're gonna be hosting an event Jen came up with. It's gonna be, I know the UK has a version of this too, and we want to incorporate it to the United States as well, because it's not just, you know, I know that there's a lot of people in here from the UK, and the people that are in the UK, I want this to be something that can be worldwide, and we're just doing our portion for the US. And Jen came up with the idea of doing magnets and mental health. Jen and I adopted a section of river in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And May 21st, we're going to be hosting an event in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the section of river that we adopted. And we're going to hold a magnet fishing event.
That's awesome.
It is. It's going to be, we're going to have guest speakers. We're going to have a few guest speakers. You want to touch on the guest speakers that we're going to have? Okay. Starfish Foundation.
Is it the Starfish Foundation?
Star. She was the one that found them, but
yeah, I don't remember right now.
She found some great speakers, and I reached out to one of my old counselors too, and she is going to be helping us get some other speakers that we're going to have there. We're going to have Wounded Warriors there. We're going to have a speaker about PTSD and how to cope with it or whatever else. We're going to have Rawhide, which Rawhide is for juvenile mental illness. They do a treatment for them. And we're going to also have the Starfish Foundation, which is for mental health awareness and treatment options and stuff like that. So we're going to have a lot of keynote speakers there.
Right. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I'm hoping that everyone that's in here could possibly attend. I know I talked with your brother a little bit. Adam and I have been kind of talking a little bit too, and he's talking about it. I don't know if he's talked to you about it yet.
He hasn't. We have crazy hours, man. We don't ever get to talk too much.
Gotcha. Yeah,
until the weekend.
He's considering flying out for the day.
All right on. I've never flown, so I would
so
probably have to take a couple shots before I jumped on a plane.
We went and picked our friend up from the airport, the Chicago O'Hare Airport, on Sunday. That was a freaking nightmare.
I'm seeing a lot of people come in here tonight too. If I didn't get it to you, like I just saw William Allen Baker, which is
You're gonna start touching things.
Yes, I know.
Hello. I haven't been able to say hello to everyone, but hello. I got everything where I can see the chat, and hopefully you guys can hear me pretty good.
Back Road Hillbillies, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate this, you guys. This is something, though, like I said, this is something that's very dear to Jen and I, just because it's something that we all suffer from. And
That's
whether you talk about it or you don't, this is
Dana Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody on here said that Nightheart's having surgery tomorrow. Well, I hope it goes well.
Yes.
You will be in our thoughts. You'll be in our thoughts.
And our thoughts too.
Yes.
Prayers for a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me pretty good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, 70 subs away.
5 hours to get everything working right.
All right, guys.
Last time, but yeah.
I think it was Alaskans that said that they just met their goal for their giveaway too. I think it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything's going so quick.
This chat tonight, Jake, is going by really fast. Like there's 48 people in here right now.
This is the most we've had.
We were just at 50, so everybody that's been in here too,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's impressive.
I went for I go without my meds. I'm like down here, and then I'll get really like stupid, like crazy stupid, and then I'll just be like, I'm going to sleep.
Pitch 13.
13. I like that picture. That's a cool picture.
Yes. Him and I have been talking a little bit too. Great guy. It's crazy. Like I've reached out to so many people in the last probably 24 hours and seen a lot of people. Like I know people have been promoting our live and stuff like that.
Chris, don't be nervous that it's in Milwaukee. We're going to be in a super residential, or not residential, like businessy area. If you look up the Milwaukee Riverwalk, that's where we're going to be. So it's not sketch. We've already been down in that area. It's like there's apartments up here, and there's like business restaurants down here, and then apartments up here. So it's it's super
Tori.
like awesome. Plus, there's plenty of us
Hi,
that
Tori.
carry, so
Yeah.
you have nothing to worry about.
But you guys, I want to put this in the chat real quick. I'm gonna post this up. This right here is your invitation for the event. I am going to be making a Facebook group, and if you guys are able to attend, that's awesome. If not, we totally understand, because Milwaukee is a long distance for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And we understand 100%. I am actually going to, the day that we do it on the 21st on Saturday, I'm going to magnet fish for 24 hours straight.
Wow.
Yeah.
I may be there, but there's no way that I'm going to be standing and throwing. I may be like laying down over here on the sidewalk.
I understand that. 24 hours is tough.
Yeah, but
or floating by in a kayak every now and then.
And your arms are gonna be.
I know. I probably have to use.
He's gonna have to do leg day for like a week straight.
I'm probably gonna have to use my
Fell my legs.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to use my stepdaughter's 550, her little magnet, after a while.
Nice.
The 13 is pretty light.
Pretty light, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I am gonna be doing 24 hours of magnet fishing, it's just going to be as my way of showing support for everybody that can't make it, whether you're in the UK or you're in Australia, you're in Canada, Alaska, wherever you may be. That's my support for you guys, to sit there and magnet fish for 24 hours.
Oh, Joker said, even if I have to do a 16-hour road trip, even if I have to make a 16-hour road trip from Montreal, Canada, I will try to make it. That's what I'm talking about.
Awesome.
Yes, buddy.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. Like I said, though, you guys, I
promise, man, if my job wasn't like such a very, very, very important job, I would just say screw it and run it, But I have to definitely check the schedule. But working for Hollywood, it's kind of hard to miss that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't get to make your hours there.
No, definitely not.
It's not really hours. It is to help for like the scenes and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot involved. Once you're there, you're there. Like you're basically hemmed up for 8 months, no matter what. So that sucks, but somebody's got to make the move.
Yeah. I definitely probably am going to start on Friday the 20th and fish till the event begins on the 21st, or I can do the 21st to the 20th, Saturday to Sunday.
It'd be the 21st to the 22nd.
And the 22nd, yes.
And then probably have to take off that Monday because you're not going to feel your friggin' arms.
I know. It's
probably vacation, bro.
I know. It's probably going to be. That's probably the 21st.
Speaking of arm, I got that Rogue magnet out today and was showing some people at work, man. And he was like, I can pull it off anything you stick it to. And I was like, okay, brother, make it light on yourself. Choose something to stick it to, but you got to get it off. And he stuck it to an I-beam, and oh my gosh, dude, it was a fresh I-beam, no paint, no nothing. And he was like, I'm buying one for sure. I was like, well, first you got to get mine off without damaging. And he pulled, and finally he went to go get something, and I got a piece of rebar, and stuck it in the eyelet and pried it loose a little bit and got it off. But he was very impressed with it. That thing is super strong.
Yeah,
highly recommend that.
Yes. If you guys didn't know,
I'll have one before long.
Jake is now part of Team Rogue, which is awesome. I'm excited to have you part of Team Rogue.
Right on. I did a few of them, man, because we have followers all over the world. So I like to make it easier. So if they're in Australia, let them get a magnet that's from Australia. So we pretty much expanded out and affiliated with several people. So we figured it would be pretty good, and they don't have to pay for that crazy shipping and still be able to magnet fish.
Yeah.
All right.
I definitely so I saw a comment here.
Yeah, Joker.
Joker, we'll message you about that. I already did talk to. I talked to quite a few people already. I talked to Ben from Kratos. Kratos is on board with a couple magnet kits and some merchandise. Rogue Magnetics is also on board. Centurion
That's
is.
awesome.
I'm talking with Brute as well.
Oh my gosh, Centurion, man. Adam bought that 4800 Omega. My gosh, dude. 4,800 pounds.
So we're not quite sure like how, because since we've got Brute, well, not Brute yet, but Rogue and Centurion and Kratos, like all of these, like, you know, magnets coming, do we raffle them?
I think we should raffle them
and
donate
the money to charities or charity. And then like how much per ticket, like there's certain things like that we're not quite sure on. Plus, like, obviously whoever wants to or does not want to, like, if you're coming, like, obviously if you want to bring like any of your merch or stickers or whatever to like promote your name, or can't make it and wants to send it down to promote it, by all means. But with the magnet kit, you know, he's got buckets coming. We were gonna do the buckets and gloves with the magnet kits too, and then just have extra buckets and gloves because, you know, people sometimes don't bring those.
I think if we do a raffle for the magnets, we'll do a raffle for the magnets, and then what we'll do is all the money will get donated to like a mental health awareness foundation. I think would be
clearly, but
wow, Doc Johnson. Did you read that comment from Doc Johnson? I'll raffle a G-string.
Oh God.
Nice.
So.
That might give more mental health issues.
Gene had a mental health organization to donate the money to. I agree 100%.
Would we do like one though? But will we do like one though? Because we're having a speaker come through.
Trying to catch
you. Oh, so would we do like one though? Because we're having a speaker come for children's, one for vets, and then one for adults.
Mom's in here.
Or would we do like, would we break it up and like donate to each? Like, that's the part that I'm like stuck on, because I mean, I don't want to like donate all of it to like the kids. And let's say the community already donates all their funds to helping the kids, or all their funds or all the government funds go to the vets, which we know that don't happen. But you know what I'm saying? Like, who's the least funded?
Fireman.
You said the environment?
No, the fireman. No, I wish it was the environment. I'm really not really. That's a really good point. I don't know. It's a good question.
And I don't want them to feel like, oh, we just came out here to talk, and now they're just giving it all to them, and
Joe,
like literally, they literally get everything from every type of event that ever happens.
Michigan Gems made a good point here, and do one of an easier and easier. Do one of an easier and easier. You pick a different organization to donate the whole lump sum to. Like this year, it could be kids, or it could be to the vets. But next year, you want another organization. Definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Good job,
Marlene.
Yeah,
thanks for coming in, Marlene. She said.
Marlene.
Yeah, Marlene.
She's a good friend of ours. Jen and I went to actually high school all the way through school with her. Hey, just that's not mother.
Hello.
That's awesome. So
Rocky said the Epilepsy Foundation.
My mom's had a squirrel moment. She said, "Hey, off the subject, my emotional support kitty is in first place. She's got a kitten that's in the driving a fucking car. Where the fuck you at?" Anyways, guys, that is Jeff from Outdoor Influencer. But you guys know it's awesome, Mom. That's awesome. I'm glad Coco's doing good in that. But I think though, maybe if we do like what Michigan Gem said, if we turn this into an annual event, 1 year give the donations from the raffle prizes to this foundation, the next year to this one, or the next one to this one. Mm-hmm. Or what you could do is you could each buy
Hilton for a complimentary stay from friends and family, which I don't have anybody that would have done any of that.
What if we were allowed the people that attended to actually pick what they wanted to?
That's pretty cool.
If they picked, so you could have.
What are you keep looking at me for?
Because you're squirreling really bad.
I can't help it.
But I think though that might be Ohio River history. Sorry, from my bloodstream. It's in the bloodstream. Nice.
Oh.
But I think maybe that's what we'll do is we'll allow people to. We'll have the 3 foundations out there, and if you want to purchase a raffle ticket for this prize, the money from that is going to go to this foundation. If you want to pick for this prize, it's going to go to this foundation. If you pick from here, it's going to go to that one.
That seems like a lot of jumble. It really does. It really does. That seems like a lot of let's keep these tickets here and then make sure that red goes to here and blue goes to here. And oh shit, there's a blue in the green bucket and the red goes to. That seems like stress.
Yeah.
And then all
that would be hard to do too.
Literally, because now all the money's in one pot. Now you got to try to segregate and separate. And
I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I'm stressed out doing that.
I guess that's something we have to be how.
I like Joe's idea. Pick one, and then next year you pick another.
Yeah,
there was three different companies, right?
Yeah.
Maybe get 3 yellow envelopes and put the money in each one and say, go to 3 different ones and say, here, pick an envelope. They don't know what's in it, and then they grab it and whatever they get is what they get.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
You could put a rogue on one, one on one and one on the other, like brute, whatever, and then whatever they raise, to say rogue raises $1,000. You put $1,000 in that envelope, and whoever picks it, it's like you winner. They don't know who's what, and that's just an idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Grandma Kelly said, so add it up and divide by 3.
That makes sense too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Chris said, is there enough room for a bunch of people?
Yeah.
Yes.
This river walk is huge.
It goes through the entire and it goes into Lake Michigan.
It goes down into Lake Michigan. There's
it's like the entire town.
There's bridges. There's old railroad bridges. There's actual like walking over bridges. There's like river walks and stuff like that.
It's probably what 30 city block long.
It's probably got to be 3 or 4 miles long. So there's enough room for everybody to come out, whether you're interested in just learning about magnet fishing.
Here, I'll see if I can pull it up.
This is going to be something that's going to be open to the public too. I'm going to actually be going on to a couple of our local radio stations, and I'm going to start sitting down with them to do commercials for it. And our news has already been in contact with me. WTMJ4, CBS 58, a few other not radio stations, TV stations have it as well. So like I said, we're just trying to get the word out, and we want to. It doesn't. My goal is to make it big, but at the same time, I wanted to bring awareness to this. What's up, buddy? Yeah.
Good job. I still know the names of people. I know everything else.
Nice. Good job, bud. I've seen a few people popping in. Tin Man Magnet Fishing. East Yorkshire Dippers is in here too. you guys, like, how, like, you know, the thing is, we just want this to be something that everyone that suffers from some sort of mental health issue just knows that they're not alone. I guess that's the best way to put it. What? Did you find it?
Yeah.
So I want to say it's like almost 5 miles. I think it's like 5 or 6 miles long.
Good night.
Good night.
Is that Miss Graceland?
That's Miss Graceland.
Yeah.
Hello. She was in there making sure that she was in there for your dad, for you, Jake.
Yep, that's my baby girl.
It's awesome.
I
But
love you.
Love you.
Good night.
Night.
Me, Melody.
Good night.
Good
night.
night.
That's awesome. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, this area is like so.
Yes.
It looks so good for like this magnificent because it's so like the stuff there is so old, and they're talking about if because we're gonna be doing this. Actually, the river cleanup is actually May 21st is that National River Cleanup Day. So they're talking about in the next year, they wanted to dredge the area that we're going to be fishing at. So if we can get the metal up prior, then that means they won't have to spend as much money doing the dredging process.
Already tearing up something.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Okay,
metal
so-
gets pretty, our last catch was about 300 pounds and
Yeah.
about 18 foot long. Adam probably showed you.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. It was on Facebook, dude. That thing was crazy.
That was ridiculous. Dude. I don't want another one of those things at all.
Okay. So I appreciate that. Magnafishers Plus said I'm going to help put the word out and post on my city page. Thank you. I appreciate that. Doing like food or anything, people bring their own. Mom had a good question, Jen.
You're really close to 2,000 subs now, right?
Yeah, we're coming up on 2,000 subscribers.
What are you at, like 1.95 or something, right?
No, we're like, I think we're only 15 away or something like that.
1.98. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are. You're only 15 away. Man, I wish we could get that tonight.
I know. I'm just, like I said, man, before, Jen and I have said before too, we're just doing this to have fun. Like, meeting like you guys, meeting like you, Brockton, Michigan Gems, everybody that we've met on here, I've had like personal conversations with almost everybody. Even the
Right.
people in the UK that we talked to. Kylie Cook from Australia, she came on last week, and dude, I don't know if you caught what we got from her, but she sent us some stuff in the mail.
Yeah, I see the boomerang and stuff. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
the
sweet.
boomerang and the bracelets, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
You got a good crowd, man. Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody, for showing up. It's a really good crowd.
Definitely. My mom though said, "Are you guys doing food or anything like that?" And I just saw Michigan Gems saw something. She posted, "Taco trucks, food trucks play. It's going to be easiest in promoting local business." Yes, downtown Milwaukee, they do have like food truck days, which would be absolutely awesome to do, like food trucks and stuff like that. My mom said she's in.
So it pretty much here. I'll draw.
Jen's gonna sit there.
Oh, damn it all!
She's having technical difficulties on her phone.
Can't do nothing.
Danny Dips in here. What's up, Danny, man?
What's Mr.
Kettle
Benny?
Black Arts and is in here too. John Hunter, what's up, man? Tin Man, I'm just trying to catch up with everybody that's in here.
Kettle Black Arts.
Yeah, dude, it's Chris. Maybe donate the scrap money. Also, yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking. Is one thing was when we did the Rouge River rescue, we had 5,000 pounds, I believe it was. And if we can do the same thing, like if we get that much and donate that whole entire 5,000 pounds for the scrap money to a local charity for, whether it's Wounded Warriors, Starfish Foundation, or Rawhide,
Or a massage for you guys.
Yeah,
After 24 hours of bagging fishing.
I know. I gotta find someone. Hopefully, they'll do it with me.
Somebody will be able to do it. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Jake, are you saying that you'll volunteer to do it with me? Is that what Is that what I'm hearing?
Okay, so it's pretty much all of that right there, that whole line. That's the entire river walk.
Damn. And is that roads? Is that bridges going over it?
Yep.
There's bridges going over it. There's trees going over it, and those are all streets.
Those
the
are all
entire
streets.
way.
It looks like blocks of houses or something.
What does that say?
There's-
Go back down. Let me see what this says real quick.
There's
Lakefront Brewery. Yeah, there's
this whole area. Now I'll show you some actual pictures.
You having focus issues there?
yeah. I lost focus. Still blurry.
So a funny quick story. I bought a bunch of crap to get my lives to work right, so I could finally be on here and not be booted off or have to do something really crazy. And I didn't know that I already had everything I needed right here on my computer after I done bought all of this crap. It was pretty funny.
Is that better? Yeah, there we go. We're
Okay,
focused back in now.
so here's one picture.
Right on.
So there's like apartments up top.
Back it up just a hair.
Back it up just a little bit.
Yep,
Okay.
there you go. Now we can see it a little bit better. There you go.
Yeah. So there's apartments up top, and then there's on the bottom, like right there, there's like restaurants
Right.
and stuff all the way along, and then there's the walking, and it's not just one, but there's like stairs that go down. So there's like 2 levels of where so people can walk, like where the restaurants and stuff are.
Right.
And they'll ride their bikes and they'll do all that. And then you walk down the stairs, and that's where we can actually magnet fish. So people can be watching up here, eating, drinking, hanging out. And then down below is where we magnet fish. And then people kayak, and there's boats that go through. And so it's like super busy. And at night, the entire thing is freaking lit up.
Good night, baby.
Oh, wow. Ohio River history. I appreciate that, man.
Hi,
Hey.
sweetie.
How are you?
This is my baby, my youngest one.
Aw.
I'm gonna go bed.
All right. Good night. Love you, baby.
Night, love you.
Cat White's in here. I'd love to fish with you all over the pond. You know, maybe that's something we can incorporate too, is have some of the people live over in the UK magnet fishing while we're doing it. Yeah.
Danny Dip said he can come to it. That's cool.
Yeah, Danny Dip, I know, is going to be there. Well, I shouldn't say that. Outdoor influencer is going to be there. I know that, he said. Hoping Danny's going to be there.
Yeah, Danny was there with us once.
Yeah, we magnet fish. Huh?
He just said it in a comment. He said he'll come down and do it with you guys.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like at night. The whole entire thing is lit up.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to be
all lit up.
It's so late in the UK right now. Cat White's in here, Jen.
Hi, Cat.
So that's awesome. It's like 1 o'clock over there, dude.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
See you, Danny.
There.
Danny, take it easy, man. Hit me up later. I gotta talk to you about this.
See, they eat up there, and then you fish down below them.
Right on.
Yeah, so it's and I think that same day there is something going on there at one section where there are live bands going to be there. I'm not sure what kind of bands or music, but there's going to be something down there that day.
That's pretty cool. That's a good idea. The UK groups could do it too and donate theirs to their mental health places.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So if we could get this like potentially like the UK and the United States at one time, that would be absolutely awesome.
Well, one of the goals that we wanted to do was do National Magnet Fishing Day or whatever for the whole world, where everybody can go out and magnet fish at one time and do whatever.
She literally looked up how to make a national, like not a national, international like day.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of work.
Shit. So anybody that's more qualified than this, feel free.
Shane from Ohio River History, I will hit you up about what's going on. Basically, long story short, we're going to be doing an event May 21st in Milwaukee, Wisconsin called Magnets and Mental Health. Jen and I are going to be running it. We already posted the invitation on here. So if you're watching live and you're interested in going, we would love to have you there. Anyone that wants to come, you guys are more than welcome to.
Chris, I do have Facebook, but I don't be on it.
Yeah, she's not.
I don't do. I mean, if I get like a message, like a Facebook message, I'll reply. But if you put anything on Facebook and you expect me to look at Facebook, that happens probably twice a month. Because I really don't. I don't look at TikTok. I don't look at Instagram. I haven't looked at Instagram in probably 6 months because I don't do those things. I have too much this happening. And then 95 different lists of the same shit. Like literally, I've got like 5 pages with the same shit written on each page, and I will check them off as I do them on all 5 pages. That's just my OCD. So that's why I don't do social medias, because I've got too many nonsense things that I know are nonsense, but I cannot help them.
So Iron Nailer asked a question.
That's cool what Joker says too.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too. I was actually going to get to that next. Iron Nailer said, are you going to be lining up scrappers? That's why I was like all over the place. But
we were trying to find a dumpster, but I think we're probably going to have a better time trying to like line up scrappers. Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to some scrappers, Milwaukee County scrappers. If you're in that area, I don't know if there's anyone really out here that's in the Milwaukee area.
No, but the last time we found scrappers, like they came and told to come and get our stuff, or the police said just leave it and we'll have the city come.
But I'm going to try to get a dumpster donated from the city of
Or
Milwaukee.
as thirsty as they are in Wisconsin, you leave it on the curb, you turn your head, and you look back and the shit's gone.
Yeah.
That's how they are around here.
Joker, that would be absolutely awesome is if we could get this, literally make this whole thing worldwide, like a day of magnet fishing. That would be awesome. So I just saw something too on here. I want to. Peaky Dipper said, love y'all. And I know Jen and Clayton will make a success of this with the help of this amazing community. Thank you, Glenn and Marie.
Yes, and that's one thing that we do need. We need everybody's help, not just to be there, but like to give us ideas and to help us, like tell us what we're doing, because I have no freaking idea. Like I can make merch and I can fish. Yeah, that's about all I can do.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with promoting wise. I used to run a lot of car shows, so I'm pretty good at promoting wise. But
I cleaned the car and I sat there and sweated. That was my job.
I would
clean and sweat.
I'd put up like big car shows, stuff like that.
Yeah, he knows.
I want to get one of those creek cuts and start making me some shirts.
Did you call it a creek cut? A crew cut?
Cricket, whatever you want to call
it. Gosh.
Like you said, a crew cut. I was like, oh, you want a crew cut?
You're funny.
Yeah, they're nice.
You did a really good job at it.
Thank you. Yeah, they're really nice. And then once you start like getting vinyl and you see the new ones and the different colors, you're gonna be like, I want all of them. And then you'll have all of them, and you'll see a new one, or like the permanent, and then and you're gonna be like, oh, I want all of these, or oh, I've got a little bit of this one. Oh, I need that one and all of these ones too.
I'll come home from work. And she'll have like all these new rolls of vinyl, like.
And no project. I just want them because they look nice.
Nice.
John mentioned something. John said, is Jen going to be making shirts for this event? If so,
I absolutely will.
Go about getting one?
I absolutely will. I think I'm going to pre-make them and just have them there. And
Okay, cool.
I'm not like a seller. I'm not a seller, so I don't know prices and like selling. I'm like, here, have my soul and everything that comes with it, because I'm a giver.
Magnet Fishers Plus said, I know a scrapper that might be able to help. Any help, that would be awesome. Magnet Fishers Plus. Larry, he just got his recipe for moonshine at the local bar. The local bar is actually selling his recipe now, like selling his moonshine, which is pretty cool. So if you want to donate, a jar of moonshine to raffle off, I guess that's fine.
That'll be under your watch time.
Okay, so $20 a shirt. All money goes to the charity or charities.
That's fine.
John said.
That's fine.
Milwaukee River District. Okay,
I just make the stuff. You guys tell me what to do.
Ponscom, thank you for
taking orders. Yes, Masa.
Thank you for posting that. This is actually right here. This link that Kathy from Ponscom Magnet Fishing just posted is actually the link to the River District where we would be doing this event at. Like I said, we would like to a little bit of the spot that Jen and I we adopted that little section of river, and we do definitely want to start out there, have like the meeting place there, have all the concessions, the speakers there and stuff like that. I think if we start out there, then we can go off in maybe groups of like 5 or 6, depending on how many people show up.
I think everybody can just do their own thing.
Yeah.
I don't really like being told what to do when I'm magnet fishing. I don't like being told where to stand. If you want a kayak, bring a kayak, because people kayak the shit out of that river.
I will definitely
kayak. A lifeguard Alexa will be there, not saving any lives. Just an FYI, that is her motto. I am not saving shit. She will be there floating on her kayak all day.
But
we'll make sure she has a shirt on, because she likes to go in the bikini top with the big buoys.
But anyways, we'll be bringing our kayaks. We'll be able to fit 3 of them on, and then we'll have the trailer down there as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be in mine too much or not. So if anybody needs to use,
definitely
use mine, I can. We have to figure out waivers.
Yes, we're going to be doing
because I'm not held accountable.
Like we'll definitely have a liability waiver.
Sign here, please.
Yep, sign here.
Right, sign
We're
here.
not responsible for any injuries, broken fingers between magnets or anything like that. No.
Anything you break, you buy.
Yeah.
Look, man, I really hate to cut it short, but I really need to go get my kids tucked in and
that's fine.
Get ready for the 3 a.m. wake up time.
No, that's fine. Jake, thanks for stopping in as always, man.
And God bless you guys. You know, you got my number. You can call anytime.
I appreciate it, Jake.
Yep.
Thanks, man. Later, man.
Bye.
Later.
See you.
All right, guys. That was Jake. He is our co-host for our live. If you guys have not checked out his channel, it's Dirty Magyakers, and he has his other channel, Down South Dirty Divers. Make sure you guys go over there, check him out. Nancy Taylor, how's it going? Haven't seen you for a while in here. Magnetic Squash, I'm still here. Sorry, I've just been lurking. I'm doing
Squatchettes, food prep for tomorrow.
Aw. Sign here, please, so you have no legal claim for being hit in the head with the magnet.
Please, no hitting in the head with the magnets. That'd be
a little painful.
No bueno.
But I guess you guys, enough. We're going to do enough with talking about this for the night. We kind of got the point across. I'm sure you'll hear about it more. I hope that everyone that's on here, if you can attend, we'd like to see you. We'd like to have this a big turnout. Like I said, I'm going to be doing magnet fishing for 24 hours straight. I obviously will go to the bathroom or whatever, get a drink or whatever. But
yeah, Wisconsin, you can drink. You can drink
in the park.
I don't know if it's considered a park or not, but you can. I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty sure you can. Pretty sure you can there.
All right, so Jen, you want to take some people on tonight for an open mic?
I don't care. I'm about to go to the lavatory, so.
All right, you guys, I'm going to post the link on here.
I know Rob wanted to be in here. I was like, no, Rob's not coming on right now.
Oh, let's see. I'm going to. where's it? There it is. Copied. All right, there we go. I'm gonna post the link.
Roberto.
If anybody would like to come up on here tonight, you're more than welcome to. We just wanted to like spend the first about hour talking about
Roberto, step on up.
magnets and mental health. We wanted to talk about, like I said, we want this thing. Chris maybe said it. I think your idea is awesome. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh yes, Judy's junk. If you're in here, if you watch this, please get a hold of me. I need your information. I need your address so we can send out your stuff. You guys, but that's crazy. I just literally watched the people watching this go from like 35 down to 27 and like that. But you guys, as always, though, huh? I know. Well, half the people that watch this are over in the UK. So it is 2 o'clock in the morning over there. It's definitely giving me a large amount of mental peace. Definitely helps the stress. Kettle Black Arts, and I agree 100%. That's why Jen does it. When we go out magnet fishing, which we did go out on Saturday, or no, Sunday. Sunday we went out. We got to try our 360s from Rogue, which are awesome. They're going to be coming out. Expected, I think, later this year. Which we're definitely excited about. Make sure you just keep an eye out for the video. And there's a video coming up that is, it's going to be on the disturbing side. So I'm going to be definitely airing a caution to it. We got some news today, so we're going to air this video, but it's going to be aired with viewer discretion. Hey, it's Grandma Kelly.
Oh, Grandma Kelly.
Rogue 360s now. Nice. Joker, yes. Later this year, Grandma Kelly, I'll be with you in 1 second. Rogue's going to be releasing a line of 360s that we've been beta testing. We don't know exact date yet, but it's within this year that they'll be releasing them. So keep an eye out for that, definitely. I do want to bring up one person, Sherry Lynn Martin. It's all right. You're not late. You're just in time for the party. But we're going to bring up, oh, geez. Grandma Kelly, if you want to click on the link again, come on up. Sorry I didn't get to you in time. You were sitting back. I did see you. I apologize. There's the link. If anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome to. Oh. Larry Rhodes. Don't start with me with that shit.
Oh, I thought I was going to scare you.
Larry, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Me and Rob did some river walking today. We found some nice.
Yeah.
We found some nice stuff today.
Nice. I'm gonna bring up one more person in here. Don't start with me.
Oh, I thought I was going to scare you.
Oh, someone's got their YouTube. Who's got their YouTube on the background?
River walking today.
This is what I'm trying to figure out. It's probably me who has this screwed up.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna bring up one more person in here.
You have your phone on?
Do you have your phone on, or is it running in the background?
I think it's running in the background here. Are we better? Are we
Yeah.
better?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I'm trying to figure out. I stole my laptop back from the kids.
There you go.
Back from the teenagers who borrowed it one day 9 months ago. And I never got it back. And they changed everything over. So I had to switch it back to all my stuff. And now I'm trying to get this on this because it's easier. I do have a question for you guys. Can you answer a question for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you see that? What is that?
Here, let me pull you up on full screen real quick.
It's totally solid. There's no seams in it. The stuff you see is dirty. Oops,
There's no seams.
That looks.
If there was seams in it, wouldn't it be a musket ball?
No, it's either.
I don't see any seams.
It's pretty small. It might be a musket.
It's
either that or it might be a bearing.
It's heavier than crud. I took it out of Green Lake.
Hold on.
If anybody has any ideas, I want to say that might be a musket of some sort.
Yeah, it's really silly heavy.
Musket balls have seams.
Not
I
necessarily.
can't see a seam, but it's still dirty. It's not cleaned up.
That's awesome.
Anyway, and also I got another phone.
Oh, did you? You got 3 now?
I just got to rub it in because, you know, you have all those guns I don't have.
Oh, jeez. I did want to give somebody a shout out.
It's
East Yorkshire. I have to give you a quick shout out on here. Mention me because I'm cool. East Yorkshire Dippers. You guys definitely are. We give you guys the rusty approval to be on our live anytime you want. It's a bearing out of a train. So Iron Antler said it looks like a bearing that might be out of a train wheel.
Oh, that's very possible. This is all a man-made lake from way back when.
So it's man.
Yeah, because all musket balls have seams.
Yeah, and I don't see a seam at all in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's it. It's just silly heavy.
That's why I'm wondering, does it have holes in both ends? It could be a fishing weight. Does it have any holes that you can see?
Nope, no holes at all.
Mary, no holes on it.
Yeah, it's totally completely round. With
What is it? About the size of a quarter?
Yeah, about the size of a quarter.
Okay.
I don't have a quarter.
We're gonna Google it right now. We're gonna try.
Here's a nickel.
Oh, it's about the size of a nickel.
Well, it's bigger than a nickel, so I'm going to say it's
a
a
quarter.
Pinball bearing. Backroad Hillbilly said maybe it's a pinball bearing.
It's cool. Ain't all the same.
I came up to show my cousin sniper he made me on that file.
Hold on, let me pull you up real quick, Larry.
Yeah, that sniper my cousin made me on a file I found in the river. That's it. Got the bone antler on there. And my cousin, he makes knives out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty.
Like I said today, me and Rob did some river walking. The ice is really clear. You can see it through the ice, and we did spot a couple guns underneath the ice. I wish we can get to them right now, but hey, they're there.
Jen, you want to talk for a second here? I gotta take care of this real quick, please.
Hi. What are you taking care of?
Don't worry about that later.
Huh. I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe it is a pinball thing.
Maybe. I don't know. This one says like solid shot. The seam on it's like real low down.
Yeah.
So I mean, these are like.
Sorry, let me get rid of. Out, out, out. Get out. Go. Get everybody out of my room. Go. Go out.
These are big cannonballs, though.
Exile doggies.
Yeah, these solid shots. These are big. These are bigger cannonballs. Carved stone. They can't be carved stone. It's metal.
Yeah, it's really heavy too. It's just for the size of it. It just feels so heavy.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I know you did. I thought it was cool though.
You sent him stuff already.
No, not yet. I'm almost about to.
So who's so excited about this event?
Me.
I am.
I'm gonna do my best to come. I put it on the schedule, so we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of traveling with Taekwondo this year, and so I'm gonna magnet fish everywhere I go.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, Jen, I'm gonna go out. I gotta take some medication and get some sleep. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Night, Larry.
All right.
Later,
Good night.
Larry.
So who lives around Margate City, Florida? Anybody you guys know in the magnet fishing world?
No.
There's some in Florida, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know where that's at. I'm not a worldly person, so I don't know where anything is.
Magnetic Squatch, who lives down there by Margate City, Florida. He sort of lives by Florida, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's in Florida.
Yeah, him and Fat Magnet, or not Fat Magnet,
Daddy,
Daddy Daughter
Daddy,
plus
Daughter.
water.
But Florida's a big place, so.
Yeah.
It's near Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Are you by Miami and Fort Lauderdale? Magnetic Squatch?
I was gonna say us. We're way out the way.
Swamp Rat had a birthday. Swamp Rat, happy early or belated birthday. When the hell was that? Why don't I know this? Damn it.
Jacksonville. But see, that doesn't tell me anything, Magnetic Squatch. I don't even know where Jacksonville is. I don't know Florida.
Right. I don't know none of these things.
Jose is in Tampa, so that might be close.
I thought that was a person. I was like, who's Jose? Jose? Where are you? Oh, his birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay,
Getting older is good.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. The alternative is yucky.
Kids getting older is a good thing.
Yes, getting older is good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this. I'd have to probably do more research. In the bubble.
Fine. So what else should we talk about, guys?
I don't know. I'm not a.
All right. Sorry.
I need topics. I could just go to sleep right now, honestly.
No, sorry, you guys. We might have to change the name on Magnets and Mental Health to something different.
Why
just I'll explain off camera.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say, if you guys have any ideas, instead of Magnets and Mental Health, if we can come up with a different name that's still going to bring cause and awareness to it, let's do that. Just because of the fact we got some stuff that some legal stuff, I guess, would be the best way how to put it.
Oh,
somebody has it already.
Yes.
Yes, that's okay to say.
Yes. So we'll try to figure out something different.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still going to be an event that we're going to do. But we just kind of have a little fork in the road now. But
yeah, there's a lot of things to line up to plan events of this size, including permits and porta potties, and it could, depending on how big you think it's going to get.
That's a lot of people have mentioned that to me too. With porta potties and stuff like that, and I'm going to be talking to the city of Milwaukee to see if we can get other stuff taken care of.
And as far as the different nonprofits go, the Secretary of State for Milwaukee or for Wisconsin will have a list of who makes what and who's getting donated what, and it makes it very easy to pick and choose who you want to give your money to.
Oh.
So why don't we just team up with Grandma Kelly here, since she's so knowledgeable about everything, and we're not.
I got nominated to run a nonprofit this year that I did everything to try not to do.
Oh.
So we got two options already coming in. Magnets and Mental Release.
Oh, that's nice.
And then Swamp Rat. This one's from Iron Antler. This one's from Swamp Rat. Magnets for your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one too. Magnets for the mind. We could do something along the line like that.
Peace.
So, magnets for mental. I can't use mental. Right?
Oh, it can't be mental.
But I definitely think, okay, you guys. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to be putting some different ones on my community.
Magnets and mind your own damn business.
Right. On Jen and I's community, or on our YouTube community tab, Jen and I are going to put up. We're going to make a poll. And I would like everyone that's watching to either comment, come up with some ideas for names. The two that we have here.
Magnet fishing for mental health.
Magnet fishing for mental health. Yes. Okay. So.
Oh, now we got to write stuff down.
Yes. Now you got me.
Every time we got to write stuff down, we don't, and then we have to rewatch our own stuff.
At least you can scroll through it quickly.
They're in the middle pocket. I've got like 95 of them. How can you not find one? All right. Mental health magnets.
I'm just using the back.
Oh, is there anything already on this page? Yeah, there is. So can you find a different one? Sorry, these are my lists.
Oh
He's
my
trying to write on top of my list.
Not your list. No, no,
No,
no.
and I will be
No.
mental.
Yes. There we go.
Why are you writing on that one? Is that one got a list on it? I
'Cause I'm
just
a-
gave you a page.
Freaking left hand.
That's why my hair looks like this all day. All day. I've had this happening literally all day. I had to clip
I
them back.
like it, Jenny. I like it.
Had to clip them back. I was like, oh, I suppose I can't go pick the kids up looking like this. They'll be like, what the hell, Mom? Now see what happened was 4 days of no meds, and this is really what you get. And it's just here.
I've gone magnet fishing for 2-3 hours and have to go by somewhere and pick up something, and I quickly look in the rearview mirror before I get out. I'm like, yeah, no. No.
Yeah. You have to tame the beasts because they're just horrible. Gosh.
Healing magnets. Oh, that's already going to be used by somebody, but that's a good one.
Who had put that one?
Backroad hillbillies, but healing magnets, I'm going to bet that's used by some company already.
But did you guys know that
Magnetic
Joker's magnets said mental health magnets.
Yeah.
NHN.
Magnets actually do help like anxiety and depression. There's like a study on it, but they haven't linked, like, obviously, because you're not taking your magnet to your face,
or not too often.
Well, yeah, not too often anyway. But yeah, there's like this study of like magnets and like mental health.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I get really peaceful and calm, and if yeah, I get really peaceful and calm when I magnet fish, and I have this craziness always going on in my life.
That's how I am, like scattery, like you have like a million like ideas or thoughts going on all the time, like you can't write them down fast enough.
Mental for magnets, a journey to a better place.
Or like you have it, and then the minute someone talks to you or you start to talk, like it's gone and you can't remember it again. But the minute you go magnet fishing, it's like your whole mind is just like clear and empty
and peaceful.
Yeah.
Sean's in here tonight too.
Like
I don't have anything classified as any sort of mental illness at all, because I would never sit down with a psychiatrist, because when I was a child I was forced to. So it's like I don't talk about my thoughts and my feelings very often with hardly anybody. But if you stepped into my lifestyle for a while, you would be, oh my gosh, how do you do that? Because I basically single-handedly have raised 7 kids, and right now I have 3 teenagers at home. If I could just get the living room picked up now and then, I'm really happy. You know what I mean? But I clean houses all day. I run my own company, and now I'm magnet fishing too. But something about that 2 hours moment of magnet fishing that I go out makes me really calm and really peaceful. And I can't explain to anybody why it's that way. And I don't know why it's magnet fishing. But, I started watching it on TV, and I was this, on YouTube, and I was like, and then I thought, I can't do that because of my arthritis. I have early onset osteoarthritis. It will never get better. It will only get worse. Okay. And my future, my biggest fear is, when will that day be that I can't wipe my own butt?
Right.
Okay. And it's coming. It will be there one day. You can't deny that it won't be. And it, a lot of people say, well, I have arthritis too. No, I was having trouble walking at 29. Okay. Right. It's not like just this last year, my knees started hurting. Okay. And when I saw people doing it like the real deal, who does it sitting in a chair, and then you went and saved Kathy's magnet. And I went, you know what? I can do this. And that's sort of like, I'm going to go try and do this. And I did. I bought a Amazon cheapy magnet. And, when people say, what magnet should I first buy? I'm telling you, buy an Amazon cheapy magnet, because you won't hurt so bad. You won't be so sore. And then build your way up.
Yep.
Okay, don't go and buy the biggest and the baddest and the everything, because one, you get so frustrated when you can't get it unstuck. Okay. Yep. And two, you'll just hurt. You'll just be sore and tired. And you're hearing people who have, like, you know, the shoulder problems now and the elbow problems now because they've been throwing a magnet. It's because they moved up too fast.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I had that. So I already have the chronic migraines.
Yes,
and
I grew up with those.
Just realized that I have sensitivity to light. Couldn't never figure out why, when it was super hot or super sunny, why I would always get these, and I called them sick headaches, where I would get this really bad migraine that would cause me to get really nauseated.
Yes, that's mine is too. Continually vomiting.
Yeah. So, and I never realized that it was because I was having sensitivity to light. Mm-hmm. And so I have those. I do, because of my leg and my hips have never always been like level. Right. I do have a curve in my spine. I've had it always. I've always been in pain in my back and my hips. It's never going to go away. It's never going to get better. There's nothing that makes it ever get better. Right. And the doctors, they tell me, oh, well, you can take the pain pills or the narcotics or the whatever. No, I can't, because with my anxiety, I get so panicked that I can't get it out of my system or control the way that I'm feeling with it on there, that I go into a complete panic. So I cannot take those medicines. Plus, they make me go to sleep for like a 5 milligram Vicodin will knock me out for days. Yeah. Yep. So I can't take any of that. They won't give me any kind of like a cortisone shot. Plus, I don't want none of that stuff, because that's going to be worse in the long run. And I have degenerative disc. So there is no getting better. I am deteriorating as I get older. Right. And there's nothing, that I've ever been able to do because of it. Mm-hmm. So on top of my mental, now I have these physical, and it's not just my back, it's my hips, and now it's going into my good knee, because my good knee holds all of my weight. My good leg is straight muscle. My bad leg has no muscle tone whatsoever. I've been to millions of physical therapists, and they're like, you have zero muscle. Well, because I use that side as a crutch, because I have no balance on it. Right. The way that my leg is, it's like curved, and I stand on my ankle bone, and that's just how my leg formed. So I really can't put a lot of pressure on it. And so no matter what I do to try to strengthen my bad leg side, it's just not going to. So now my good side is starting to go out. And
Jen, read this real quick. Sorry to interrupt you guys. Okay. I seen everybody commenting on this, and I was trying to find it, and I wanted to take a second to actually bring this comment up from Joker's Magnet. I began magnet fishing last August after my mom passed away last October. My wife told me to start my YouTube channel because she saw that I was at peace while magnet fishing and talking about it.
Yeah, it makes sense. And that's what I'm saying, though. When I typed in magnets and mental health, 0 came up. There was not one thing that came up on that name. The only thing that came up was the scientific stuff that they're saying that they've been doing studies on, that magnets are actually helping people with anxiety and depression, how it's like lessening it. So if anybody types into Google magnets and mental health, there's all sorts of studies that will pop up, and like how it's like improving people. And I don't know exactly what they're doing or how they're doing it. Please don't stick your magnet to your forehead. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. But and I'm pretty sure that's why 98% of us like to do what we do, because it gives us some kind of a release when we do it, some peace of mind when we do it. And that's exactly, because I hate fishing. Regular fishing, I can't stand it. I cannot do it because my mind is like, when I'm sitting there. I'm biting my nails. I'm trying to eat stuff. I'm moving around. I can't sit still. I won't shut up. I'm trying to play music. I got to pee every 2 seconds, which I do every other time, but
Risha.
I can't regular fish. Magnet fishing, I'll be out there all day. I could care less.
MFers for mental health.
Too many people would take it wrong, but I like it.
It sounds good, but I'd be like, motherfuckers for mental health. I don't know if that's pretty good or not. Let me be the weirdo and be like, is this one of those kind of parties?
The first year the boys were fighting at a world level, they wanted to buy the hats that said WTF for World Taekwondo Federation. And they said WTF about it. And I said, yeah, you guys can't buy those hats. And they were probably 12. And the Korean guy is looking at me, he's like, why not? And I says, you don't know what WTF means here?
Magnetic health.
And I says, in the United States, WTF means. Okay, I don't think I have to say it. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't even a year later when we're back at the world's level again. I see that they changed it. It's just WT. World Taekwondo.
So some of you guys may have noticed recently that Doc Johnson Adventures has been showing up in people's chat on their live. She, he, whoever it is.
Shim.
Whoever it is.
Shim.
Whoever it is said, I'm doing the big reveal tomorrow night on Iron Antlers on who I am. That should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I don't turkey hunt. I don't hunt. I don't like to do anything that requires me. Oh, I do. I own multiple guns. But those are for me and my children's safety from my ex-husband. But I can't do anything that requires me to sit still for any period of time because of my things up here just everywhere. They're everywhere.
Gene Head said one thing
it's not voices either. It's not voices.
Gene Head said one thing that triggers a migraine is when the sugar goes low.
Sugar don't go low. I eat lots of candy and shit.
I've tried getting her to drink like Mountain Dew or sugar, like soda.
Yeah. There is, so I have been in, it's an inherited thing through our family. I'm watching 2 of my kids suffer with the migraines right now. There is so many things that are so individual that trigger migraines, that it's not just one thing. It's many, many things.
Oh, yeah.
They're environmental. Some people are environmental. Some people are food. Some people are sulfates, nitrates, alcohol. Some people are stress, lack of sleep. Okay, it's so many things that on an individual level you have to figure out what makes it stop. And the other thing that makes it even worse is that when the migraine starts on, because I'm just like you, the continued vomiting. When the migraine starts on, that anxiety of when is it going to stop?
Oh, yeah.
Starts making it even worse. I was up to a point in my early 20s where I was in the ER twice a month getting shots, and I lose 4 days because of a migraine.
Yep.
And I've been in every study you can think of since I was a little kid. I didn't know at the age of 7 that you weren't supposed to have headaches. I thought that was life.
Yep, I started getting mine around.
There's all kinds of things that cause it, not just one.
Well,
my
neck is curved the opposite way. So I could be sitting on the bed like this, and I'll get one. I'll start coughing real bad.
She'll get like an ice pick.
And I get them ice pick ones. And those are the worst. The ice picks, where they start the back and they shoot up to the front. And they're only a couple seconds long, but they will black you out. And they are so excruciating. And I'm on migraine meds. I've been on different migraine meds, and nothing touches them. I have to, like, when I get one, and I take my migraine meds every day.
Yeah.
But when I
get a migraine,
Nortriptyline?
What did one do? Are you on every day?
Topiramate.
Okay.
I was up to 250 milligrams
Yeah.
a day. I would bend over and get a migraine just from bending over. And so when I get a migraine, I was on sumatriptan too to relieve it, and it wasn't relieving anything. So when I get one, I take Advil. I have to take like 5 of them at a time to get rid of one. And it still takes some hours, and that's not good. I was on 1,500 milligrams of naproxen.
Oh, that's so bad for you. Yes, I know. I just came off naproxen again.
A day.
So Iron Adler keeps coming up with these great ideas. Release the mind and see what you find.
Oh, I like that.
I do too. Actually, where the hell did I just put the notebook?
And I'm gonna be real surprised if that one comes up that somebody's using it.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm going to definitely. What I'm going to do is, I think what I'm going to do is try to post these on our community tab, have people vote on them, and the top 3 that are the highest, I'll do another vote, and then we'll go from there.
And check to see if somebody else is already using it.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, before we do votes on. Jen, one thing, just give this a try next time. Do you have a heating pad?
Yes.
Put a straight ice pack across the bottom of your neck, lay flat on the bed. Straight ice pack here, like painfully cold.
Yeah.
And heating pad here. And for some reason, and that works with my kids too, it just pops.
Oh, I usually do the ice pack, but I've never tried the heating pack or the heating pad on top. I'll have to try that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. It forces, I think, everything to move.
It's a good idea because, I'm out for some days when I get one.
Beard is definitely killing it tonight. Mental Click.
Mental Click.
Another one. I think I've heard that name on YouTube, though. I'm going to write it down.
Like to release your mind and see what you find.
Yeah, that's got a good ring to it.
And it's not just about, we're just giving an example of what might make you, what might work for you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree. Beard, thank you so much. Stay strong and stay loved, everyone. Good night, Jen and Clay, and everyone for watching.
Yes, thanks, Squatch.
Squatch, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you always being here, man.
If you guys haven't subscribed to Squatch, which I'm pretty sure everyone in here has, check him out. He also does his lives on Friday.
Friday night Squatching After Dark.
Squatching After Dark. They get pretty crazy in there.
I will never forget the night
been in there and watched some
that we stayed up until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Clay did. I was already.
She was asleep. We stayed up. We drank a lot that night on the live. That was before I stopped drinking, though. But yes, we watching the fishing. And when my wife was diagnosed with colon cancer in August, watching the amazing things folks found in cleaning out the canals and rivers. Garbage, help me out. This right here, this comment just made my night right here. This comment just made my night. Mark, thank you.
It's the garbage that's more like, it's like a win-win. Okay, it's a win-win. That's why I chose Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living, and I got, well, why didn't you say something about magnet fishing? And it's not just magnet fishing. We don't just magnet fish.
Right.
Okay? We're like taking the garbage out. We're making community awareness. We're letting people know what's going on. We're letting people know to get out and get some exercise outside, fresh air, see what, to make you feel better. It's so many different things. Okay, not just magnet fishing, and cleaning out the canals and the riverways and the waterways for our next generation is so important. It's so important.
You guys, everyone that's on here tonight, thank you. Just seeing these comments and seeing how people come together.
But that's what I'm saying. It's such a common denominator, and it's not just in the magnet fishing community. He's a crier. I'm a bullshitter. So like at funerals, this is what I do. I bullshit and crack jokes. I don't know why. I'm just not a crier. I try to make everybody laugh and have a good time, even though it's a sad moment. This is him and this is me. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's not just in the magnet fishing community. It's everywhere. And people are aware. People are aware. But just like the March of Dimes, or the vets, or the handy capable, or whatever, it's not, we're here, or the and here I go with the dumbass comments, the LGBT, we're here, we're queer, we're whatever. I don't know what it is, but I just can't be serious because my meds aren't in my system. So please don't hate me for my comment, but I love everybody, and we should all just be, I mean, we don't need a freaking parade or whatever, but don't dismiss us like we're nobody, or think that we're just, if we have a mental illness, that we're crazy or whatever. We're normal freaking people like everybody else. And, I mean, too, though, the kids that are at school, I don't know. Kylie Cook said kids at school as well. The kids at school. Yes. The kids that are at school, they're committing suicide. Okay. Why? Or shooting up the schools. Why? Well, there's something that people aren't seeing. Kids don't want to talk. Adults sometimes don't want to talk. But there's clues.
And I don't talk. I usually don't talk.
But there's clues that if you don't know, then these are what happens. These are the things that happen because nobody's watching for these signs or these clues, and you don't have to be a detective or a sleuth or whatever. I mean, they're well, this person twitches a lot, or this person fidgets a lot, or this person talks a lot, or you know what I'm saying? It's simple little things that people dismiss that could have saved their life or whatever. Right. I seen the things that he was doing, and I was like, you need to go to the doctor. No, there's nothing wrong. No, there is, and you need to go and get it handled. Like, I mean, I don't know why you need to be embarrassed. Like, we all in our family have some shit going on.
Because my family, my adopted family, they don't believe in mental health illnesses. They don't believe in this stuff.
Okay, well, you don't live with them. You're not married to them. You are married to me. You live here with us. So I don't know why you're still trying to appease them. Like, they don't live with you anymore.
Everybody has something. Everybody. And you look at these families that are quote unquote perfect, or who need to be perfect. And we just had this discussion with the teenagers. The hardest thing to be is the popular perfect girl. Okay? The hardest thing to be is the popular perfect girl. And how many girls in high school are trying to be the popular perfect girl? Because when you have to be the popular perfect girl, you can't go to Safeway in your sweat clothes.
Yep.
Okay. And something's going on around home, or is really dysfunctional when you feel like you have to be that way. And thank God we aren't perfect. Thank God we all have things. Everybody has things. Mine just show a little more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But at least I can actually admit it and say it. That perfect popular girl at school can't.
Yeah.
But that's where the people that are sweeping this under the rug, or don't want to see it, they need to be the ones that are learning and being able to point out that's not right.
Right.
Backroad Hillbillies mentioned something that's true, very true as well. Who's perfect? I want to know what is normal. There is no normal, but that's just what it is. The models and the music industry and all of this,
say you got to look like this and you got to act like this and you got to blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
So now there's a food disorder and now there's a this and there's a that, but there's not the people that are saying, well, you shouldn't do this because this is what's going to happen. And there's this and you shouldn't, and this and that. No, they're not teaching all of that.
See, I hated this. I hated this right here. When I was a kid too, I know how you feel. I didn't get bullied for that. I got bullied because I was in special ed classes.
Well, I got bullied because I had one leg. Well, guess
And
what?
it's not
I beat the bullies up.
exactly.
My kids, we moved to where we're at because the town we lived in, my second oldest daughter, my oldest daughter is white. My second oldest daughter is black. She was getting followed home, which was like 3 blocks away from the middle school, and she was getting called the N-word. Okay, and I would have to get her because there was kids stopping her on the sidewalk and they wouldn't let her pass. She was getting in trouble for standing up for herself from being like sexually harassed. And oh, well, we didn't see it, so it didn't happen. No, it did happen. And so when she put hands on these other kids, now she's in trouble. No, you didn't want to do nothing, so she took it upon herself. And now she's in trouble? I don't think so. No, I don't understand why in pre-K, 4-year-olds,
Yeah.
they're calling my 4-year-old the N-word.
Yeah.
I just want to take a time out here for 1 second, Jen.
Yeah. Mark, I'm sorry about your loss, Mark.
That's what I wanted to touch on too. I'm glad that you found the magnet fishing community. That's a terrible thing to lose. I don't know what I would do if I lost Jen. Like, I've never been happy in my life until I met her. And that's rough, man. That really is. But like I said, I'm glad that you found us. The whole community is absolutely amazing. And I just saw this too come up now.
When you go fishing in Chicago, hit us up because we plan on going too.
Nice.
Yeah, we did.
I
We're
want
super excited.
I've been there too. I've been there. When I was younger, when I was maybe 18 or 19, I was sitting there in my car with a gun in my mouth.
Yep.
Ready to kill myself. I pulled the trigger and it jammed on me 3 times. And I've been there because I got picked on so bad. And finally I just had enough of it, and I just went down the wrong path. Drugs, alcohol, getting in trouble.
Yep. I mean, I've been there too. I'm not going to tell my whole story. I mean, it does. My story is bad. My story's bad. Period. My story's bad. I mean, I've been raped. I've been beaten. I've been molested. I've been gang raped. I've been enough for 10 people. I don't let my situations define me. I don't. My oldest daughter is the product of a rape. I don't anymore. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. I don't want anybody to woe is me. I don't. Some situations I put myself in because I didn't have friends. I didn't.
That's a big one right there.
You know, I thought people were my friends and they weren't. So I was like, yeah, let's go do this and go do that and party. And yeah, and it wasn't. And it wasn't that. And I ended up in bad situations and bad places. Some things just happened and they shouldn't have happened. And it wasn't my fault. But I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. I never do. But, you know, my kids have found me numerous times. And it is what it is. I mean, that's the past. And the point is we're moving on. We're trying to get better and be better. And we found magnet fishing to try to overcome the things that have brought us down, or that have, I don't even know what the word is, the things that have led us down these bad paths, or that are whatever. So yeah, magnet fishing is the thing that's brought us up and brought us together and are helping us mentally cope. Meds, no meds. I mean, it's whatever, it's whatever you choose or however you have to function. I mean, I have to function with meds. So
read Alley Cats.
You definitely are. You definitely are, and you always will be. Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
All right, so this Doc Johnson's starting to really irritate me. I haven't been
trying for the mindless. Nonetheless, yeah. So definitely without
I don't know if I'm misunderstanding.
everybody, without everybody not even the chat or the followers or the fans or whatever, like the whole magnet fishing family, I don't think that not just us as us mentally would be probably okay or where we're at mentally. I'm saying mentally. I'm not even saying like I don't care like about the numbers or the money or the YouTube. I'm saying like you guys are such a great supportive family mentally.
Magnets
like to
lie.
Know that
magnets over matter.
You keep distracting me and I can't. But yeah, just I don't know where we would mentally be without each other to talk shit and to help each other. Just period. I mean,
hey, Grandma Kelly, I'm going to bring up one more person in here.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could go down too, but I just want to say one thing real quick, Jen. And it's probably because I'm older. Okay. there is, yeah, I am. There is at some point in time, I found great peace because I didn't learn to read till I was 12 because of my dyslexia. Okay. So that's really hard to be in public school and you can't read the English language. Okay. But the big thing is at some point in time, and I can't even tell you what year this happened, I got a peace about everything bad that happened to me. And I became grateful for everything in my life that has happened bad to me because it has made me who I am. And I really, really love who I am.
Exactly.
And I don't think without the bad and the good and the time that would have happened. And I am grateful for every bad thing that has happened to me in my life because I am who I am and I love who I am. But everybody has that when it happens. You guys can let me go and bring up somebody else.
No, you're fine. Grandma Kelly, you can stay up here. I just want to bring this other person. Stay up here. Yeah, we love having you up here. I'm going to bring this other person up, though. You guys know him as Swamp Rat.
Yay, Swamp Rat.
Hey. What's up, Matt? I'm glad you didn't take Grandma Kelly down. I love Grandma Kelly.
I love Grandma Kelly.
Grandma Kelly, actually, my Grandma Kelly, my daughter up in Mukilteo, she just moved into a new apartment.
Nice.
She is going to get in touch with you once she gets settled in her new apartment so that she can go out magnet fishing with you.
Beautiful. That would be nice.
And she's got one of my magnets, so she's also
extra hard if we get it stuck. We got to get it unstuck. Extra work there.
Oh, and this girl could probably pull it. She could probably unstick most magnets that other people can't. She's a tough girl.
Nice.
But hey, I'm glad I made it.
How are you, man?
I'm doing better than I was the other day. Yesterday was a rough day. I should say. Sunday night into Monday morning was kind of rough. My girlfriend ended up in the hospital, so
Oh no.
she came home today, so we're fortunate for that. But I've been loving the discussion, mental health, any help in magnet fishing or staying active, doing things.
Mhm.
It's totally critical. Most people don't know about some of the things most people don't know about me are my health issues. It's why I get into so many of the hobbies I get into. Some of my issues are physical issues. I've got young onset Parkinson's disease. I was diagnosed 10 years ago. Most people at 10 years with Parkinson's disease aren't even walking anymore.
Right.
There's a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety associated with it. I'm 5 years post brain surgery. You can,
Wow.
you can see my horns right there.
Mhm.
Barely. But yeah, the magnet fishing has just been a mental release for me. And then I found metal detecting. And the metal detecting is both a mental and a physical release for me because I'm out walking. I've got to focus on my footsteps while I'm doing that. And falling is a big issue for me. So having the detector in front of me and watching where it's at so I don't step on it actually forces me to watch my gait.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the few times I don't have my service dog with me is when I'm metal detecting. I think he might get in the way.
Hey, he might help you though. He might dig.
Yeah, he might dig everything. He's a 95-pound golden retriever lab mix. So beautiful dog. Sometimes he comes in here into the studio and just sits behind me, but I think he's over harassing somebody else right now. I'm surprised he's not sitting here because I'm sitting here eating taquitos I hadn't eaten all day. So
Nice.
I had to eat something. But yeah, it's good to see you guys, man.
Yeah.
What a crazy day. I didn't get to my usual Monday premieres. I was getting ready to upload it. And then I went, oh, then everything there was other things started happening. So I was, okay, I'll do it Monday morning. And then everything happened Monday night. And I was just like, okay, no premiere this week.
Oh.
So I'll probably put it out a little bit later this week so everybody can see it. I got too many cool finds on that one to not get that thing posted. I'm like biting my lip trying not to release any secret clues about what I found.
No, what's your number one? Oh, just tell us your number two. Just your number two.
My number two find for that hunt.
Yeah.
There were actually that hunt that I did that's on that video. There are so many cool things. The number 2 thing I found though, and this was a metal detecting hunt, but I found my second pocket knife.
Nice.
And those are pocket knives from the 1920s, 1930s.
Oh, cool. Really cool.
It's an old pocket knife. Obviously, it's never going to work again.
So then what did you say your number one was?
Not from that hunt, but
no, I was trying from the hunt.
Yeah, no, my number one, because I do all my hunting in one area. I've been researching a Depression era homestead, and the house burned down back in the 40s, and you have to hike in a mile to get to it, so nobody ever goes there. So I've pretty much got free range of a public area, but there's my number one find out there.
Is that an old compass?
That's
Nope.
cool.
It's a coin.
That's a coin. That's a 1943 Walking Liberty $50.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh.
And people always say, "Oh, how did you clean that? You're not supposed to clean them." I didn't. That's
So
how
that's in a giveaway next week, right?
No, that one's not in the
Oh,
giveaway.
I'm just checking.
I am going to do a giveaway here in the very near future. I'm almost at 300. I think I'm 20 short of 300. I'll do a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway for each 100 that I get. I've got a huge goal this year. My goal for the year is to hit 1,000 subscribers by July. which
I know you can get there too.
when you're not even at 300, some people say, well, that's kind of unrealistic. That's too huge. No, I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an addition. This is not an addition game. This is a multiplication game.
Right.
So the higher up you get, the more it multiplies out, the more.
Right.
More
because
people
more and more
suddenly
people
join.
are sharing.
Right.
The more people are sharing your channel, particularly if you're putting something out that's good content.
Yes. Good steady
Dude, Swamp Rat, though, we definitely, everyone that's on here, if you have not checked out Swamp Rat, you definitely have to head over there and check his channel out.
Oh
He finds like
All
this
the cool
stuff
shit.
like I keep driving past this place in where we're from in Fond du Lac, and I keep driving past it, and I keep telling myself, I'm like, man, if Swamp Rat came up here, he would absolutely go crazy over this spot.
Well, maybe I'll get up in the future. I got a lot of things going this summer. You know, I've got to get up to. I know I'm going to be up in New England later in the summer and doing some detecting and magnet fishing up there. My older brother lives up in Hebron, Connecticut, and he owns 5 acres that the backside of his property is a historic sawmill from the 1800s.
Nice.
Wow.
And he just got into magnet fishing and metal detecting just last year. He's got a picture of my little. This is my older brother, but he's got two little girls that they're. Oh my gosh, they're holy terrors. I think one of them is 4 and the other they're older than that. They're 5 and 8 now, I think. But they are terrors. I don't know how he can handle it. You know, he's 8 years older than me, and at 51, I'm falling apart, and he's chasing after not even teenagers at this point.
Wow.
So,
Oh no.
how he does it.
All right, guys. So the link that I just dropped on here is actually Swamp Rat's link. If you haven't checked out his channel or subscribed to him, head over there and do so.
Yeah. Get off your butt, people.
and hey, sorry, they'll only let me do it once, or I do it more than once. They'll only let me do it once.
I actually am subscribed. Most of the channels that I watch, I'm subscribed to twice.
How do you do that?
Because I have 2 different YouTube accounts.
Oh,
I know. You do
my
too.
real name, which I never post comments under my real name. Most people know who I am. My name's Donald.
yeah.
But the other one is just my stuff. What I'll end up doing when people, and I've been doing it lately, particularly, I've got a friend that's getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, and he started with me last year. And he does outdoors kind of stuff, bushcraft survival videos. And a friend that I've never met, I met him in a community post about, because I do a lot of outdoors camping and my mountain biking. If you go on my channel and you look through my old videos, you guys can check out my mountain bikes, which people always go, oh, they're just mountain bikes. Oh, no, they're not. I think you've seen my mountain bikes, haven't you, Clay?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. They are absolutely awesome. Did you read what Fat Magnet Guy said?
What? I missed it. Where is it?
He said, "Swamp Rat, pick me up on the way up north, man. I'll ride with you."
Yeah. Oh, I see that.
I could probably do that. Brad and I are good. He's an awesome guy. He's one of the people I've gotten to go out swinging, or not swinging. Went out magnet fishing with him, the king of the nails, and all we're catching is nails. And I'm throwing the Titan. He's over on the other side of the bitch catching nails. And I looked down and I went, "Hey, Brad, come here." And he goes, "You did not." I'm like, "Oh, yes, I did."
So Mark, I'm going to slaughter his last name, but Mark said you just received another subscriber, Donald.
Awesome. Yay.
Kylie Cook as well from Australia just added you as well.
Nice. Okay, so Swamp Rat, I do have a question.
Yeah.
When you guys go out metal detecting, how do you find these historic places? I mean, like if I was going to find somewhere in Washington, how would I begin to search for these historic places that you find?
There's a few different methods. I mean, if you're in a town, which I kind of know where you live. I grew up south of that area in Puget Sound. And out in the middle of the Sound. I'm graduate of Central Kitsap High School, so I'm out a ferry ride away from where you're at. But a lot of what I end up doing is big. I mean, you can go into the town registry, you can look at a house, and you can go, okay, this is how old this house is. What I'm looking at are aerial photos, and particularly out in the woods. Now that I know that there's a homestead in the area, one of the things I'm doing is I hike around without the detector and just open my eyes and, seeing things. When I was up in Washington State, especially, you've got a lot of areas you can hike.
Yeah.
Get into the old logging roads, hike around on those, drive around on those. But look at where the roads come close to a gully and get down into the gully and look up. Because what you're going to end up finding is you're going to find places where they dumped garbage.
You're exactly right, Swamp Rat. When we were walking the river, when it was frozen, we were walking and we looked up. That's how we started seeing those little bottles when we did our bottle digging.
And I used to. When I was younger, I would hike and I did search and rescue up in Washington State, and I would find in the hills and gullies, because we're not talking like in Florida, it comes up a little bit. We're talking in Washington, the hill comes up. Where'd it go?
Right. Grandma Kelly, this is for you as well. This is from Bammer Biff.
Oh, newspapers. Good idea.
Yes.
Newspapers. See, and I found my area because I've been researching the area for about 3 years now. I just started metal detecting in it last year. But it's an area where I was hiking a lot, and people kept telling me, oh, there's a spot where there was an orange orchard and they had a watering tower out there, and there's remains of the water tower. It's this agricultural tower. Well, I went out onto the property because it's a county park. It's a preserve. I started walking around and I'm like, where is this place? Because I couldn't find it anywhere. I ended up having to get off the trails to find it. And when I found it, I was like looking at it and I'm like, that looks like a deer stand. Only a really stoutly built deer stand. And then I went, wait a minute, it's not a deer stand. I know what that is. Climbed up on top of it. The thing was built in the 1930s. But it's super stable. It's a solid steel structure. It turns out it was a navigational tower. It's about 20 feet tall. There was no forest around it. It was pasture land at the time. And the tower was built as the 10-mile marker for an Army air base. It was called Pine Castle Army Air Base. There were 2 airfields at Pine Castle, Airfield 1 and Airfield 2. That's the tower for Airfield 1. If anybody's been to Disney,
no,
and they've flown into Disneyland or Disney World here, they landed at Pine Castle Army Air Base, Airfield 1.
Wow.
It's now, that air base is now Orlando International Airport.
Swamp Rat, did you read this comment from Backroad Hillbillies?
That's a good one. Daffodils.
Yes. Not in Florida, but I did know that.
I learned something now. I can go to bed. Good night, guys.
I suppose daffodils and tulips and other stuff like that.
You look at where I'm searching and it looks like a sandbox. We don't get a lot of solid dirt unless you get close to the cypress bogs that are out on that property.
That Magnet guy, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week, man. But there's just so much stuff. Like there's so much history here too. Like with Fond du Lac, we were looking up just all different stuff here, and she came across something that we're going to do a little bit more exploring on this summer with our kayaks.
Look at historic. There's 2 websites that I use a lot. Historic Maps is actually an app that I use, and I bring up 1953 topographical maps a lot of the times. Topographical maps will show man-made structures on them.
What is it called again?
Historic Maps.
Yes. Let me see. That one might just be Old Maps. It's an app. No,
Okay.
it's called Old Maps.
Old map app.
Yep. That one's an app. They also have a website. The other one I use, I don't have an app for, and that one's called Historic Aerial Viewer.
Okay.
And it will bring up aerial photos depending on what's available for the area you're in. The oldest ones I've got access to on that for my area are 1969. But
I'm kind of curious to see now with our area because of how old some of the stuff is with our area.
yep.
Like Wisconsin, like the Fox River was so big in logging.
And those will be mapped. Those will be mapped more. See, the problem with the area that I'm searching in, it was all private property and it was a cattle ranch. So nobody was coming out onto the cattle ranch.
Backroads,
mapping. So
Backroad Hillbillies, thanks for coming in tonight.
bye, back roads.
Definitely appreciate you staying in here.
Hey, those two, those are the Backroads Hillbillies are Pacific Northwest also, Grandma Kelly.
Yeah, they're down by Centralia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you could have a whole West Coast magnet fishing crew out there and do a West Coast get together. Everybody's been doing it Central, East Coast, but there's a lot of places. Pacific Northwest, I am so surprised that in the Puget Sound, magnet fishing hasn't picked up more.
Sounds
Yeah,
good. Iron
there's
Antler.
people who don't know what I'm doing at all.
Right.
Iron
Is there
Antler.
crab to sell? No, I have no crab. I'm not getting crab. No, I'm not getting fish.
Iron Antler. Thanks, man. I will talk to you later too. Don't forget that you guys too. Iron Antler has a live called Beauty and the Beard on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. I don't know what Central. I want to say they're Central as well. I'm not sure. I always get these time zones mixed up, but they're on
Central.
So make sure you guys check them out tomorrow night. But yeah, it's just we found a car in the woods, like a car frame, old car frame that they turned into like a wagon.
Oh, nice.
We wanted to actually pull it out of the woods, but where the way it is, there's no way we can get a vehicle back there with like a winch or a come along or anything like that. We would have to take it over the railroad track. It just wouldn't be. It wouldn't work out too well.
You're gonna bark. You're gonna drop. Get it back out. Get back out. Get back out. Get back out.
Oh my God.
Get back out. Sorry, guys.
You're fine, Grandma Kelly.
They want to go to bed. They start this when they want to go to bed, which means I have to go lay in bed with them. So who is the owner and the master? And the little 9-pound one won't quit yapping at me, and he stays like just out of my reach.
Oh.
Okay, and then as long as I go lay in bed, everybody just we're done.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm
I'm sorry.
That's the coffee cup that I saw the other day that I so wanted to get. It says, I used to be cool, but now I'm just a bitch. I'm just a bitch for an ankle biter's snacks.
Yeah.
It's like, yep. That's
John.
about it. We've got 4 dogs in the house, 3 miniature
My God.
doxies. They drive me nuts. And then my golden. And then on top of that, we've got 8 rescue cats that other members of the family, they were other members of the family, and they couldn't take care of them, or family members that passed away. We ended up
I just got another cat last night.
taking on their cats, and we are not getting any more cats.
No.
It's a lot of
Well, I
animals.
said that, and I just got one the other night. One of my clients can't take care of their cat anymore. So
Yeah, I am not a cat person, and I'm not a little dog person either.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I inherited these. The one you just saw on my lap, my sister, I saw her in April. She died last April. I saw her 2 days before she died, and her last request was, "Can you take my dog?"
Oh. Let me see if I can get somebody to come in here, dude.
So the dog came home with me, and she's a fox terrier mix, but she's mixed with something big, not littler. Okay, and all my animals have come this way. I've never just gone and bought a dog or a kitten. You know what I mean? They're all somebody else's at some point in time.
Here we go. See if he'll sit up. Dude, sit. Sit. Come on.
Yo, I put my golden retriever down last year. I had a one-eye golden retriever.
Hey.
Ended up with lymphoma.
Oh,
baby, you're so cute.
Good boy. Good. He'll just sit here. He heard me talking, and so I called his name. Good boy.
Now you said his name was what? Duke?
No, dude.
Dude? Oh, that's awesome. That's
his name's Doodle.
Doodle.
But I've always called him Dude, so that's just what he responds to.
Wait, Dude is more manly. No.
Dude, where's my car?
Dude is fun because when I'm out in public, if he's doing something and I have to correct him, and I do it loud, every guy around me will turn and look like, what's he talking about? You do that at the bar, dude. And like everybody turns and looks like, who's he talking to?
Right? That's awesome.
Right? You just want attention. Now you want it to be the Dude Show, don't you?
It could be the Dude Show. I like dogs. I like all animals.
It actually sounds pretty legit, the Dude Show.
Yeah.
Something tells me somebody's got that one.
I'm sure. But hey, you guys, I am going to cut you guys short. I got to go. We're going to go.
I got to go to bed.
Yeah, same here.
Me too.
I mean, it's only...
We got to do something.
It's only 7:11. But...
Jeez.
We're over here with...
Actually, when I get off here, I'll go lay in bed and edit so these guys will go to sleep and leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's a constant job. That is a creator's nemesis, is editing.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing afterwards. I'll probably fall asleep with my phone in my hand again and have it whack me in my nose.
Yep.
I'll be laying there.
Let me say this really quick, please, before we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jen and Clayton, I so appreciate you. And it means a lot to me that you have brought me into your fold and that I know that I can count on you for help and advice and everything. And the fact that you're doing this outreach to me is amazing because that's where I want to go eventually. I want to be able to do this all across the country. And I want to be there for everybody who wants to do an outreach. I am into being monetized. And that's because money buys you options. Okay. And that's the reality of our world.
Yeah.
And I'd love for you to one day in the future say, I'm going to do this. And I say, well, what week do you want me there? And I come help you set it all up and do all that part to it and all that because I have the money and the time to do it. Yep. Okay. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to be. And finding you guys and you inviting me into your community and into your magnet fishing family has been amazing. And I want to thank you. And I want to thank you and thank you and thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I don't know if you want to be in my folds. They get kind of sweaty.
It's okay, honey. I have a couple folds that are sweaty too.
I have plenty for you to choose from. I got lots to choose from.
I don't have anything
Any of them will be great.
Sherry Lynn Martin said, "Good night to you all, lovely people. Much love and respect."
Good night, Sherry.
Oh, good night, love.
Sherry Lynn.
Good night.
Good night.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm out then.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Grandma Kelly.
Like really out.
Oh.
All right, man.
I have nothing to add.
Dude, I appreciate everything that you've done for us as well.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You guys have been wonderful. And, like I said, I didn't know if I was going to make it. You sent me that message yesterday, and I was just like, oh.
I know.
I was halfway between here and the hospital, so.
I know, dude. I got that message from you last night. My heart literally just sank, dude. I'm like, oh, no, man.
But you guys have been great. The whole treasure community, my brothers at at hashtag Monday Digs, where you've been over there before, haven't you, Clay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's with our Clay and Jen. I should say Jen and Clay. I know who the most important is. Clay knows too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that community actually, I sent them a message 3 hours before my premiere time, and they're like, "Go take care of real life. We got you." So those guys were great. Not only do they make great videos, they reached out to me personally in a time of need and were helping me out. So the whole treasure hunting community, be it magnet fishing, metal detecting, mudlarking, just walking around in the woods, this whole community is just it's fabulous. The camaraderie, the friendships that we make. And I'm in other communities where people are trolling each other, on YouTube, and people are getting in other people's chats and causing problems. And I'm not going to say it never happens in the treasure hunting community, but it's pretty rare.
Thank you, Brockton. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to let you go because I know you've got some sleep to get. And
Swamp Rat, you are always welcome up on our live, man. Anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
I'm freezing. See, I got a jacket on, and I'm in Florida.
Welcome to Wisconsin. If you came up here, you'd be just fine.
I don't do cold anymore. Parkinson's disease and cold don't do well today.
I bet not.
Let's see if you can see that. This is Florida right now.
I wish it was 50.
Right. What are we at? Big 15?
13.
Yeah.
14.
But
13.
This is 20, 30 degrees less than what I usually have that I'm used to.
We're at 18 degrees right now.
Yeah. See, wait until it's middle of summer here in Florida. It's 90 degrees and people are like, I can't go outside. It's too hot and humid. I'm going to die. And I'm like out riding my mountain bike around the neighborhood. People are like, what are you doing? Drinking lots of water.
Good night.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gene said, good night, everyone. Have a blessed night. I love y'all's channel, Clay and Jen. Thank you. I appreciate that. All the new people that have been in here tonight, if you haven't checked out Swamp Rat's channel, make sure you guys do so.
I'll drop that link.
Yes, actually, I think I still have it in here, unless you can get to it before my phone.
You might be able to, unless I've got it already there.
I think I might be able to.
Well, Mark says heat wave in Chicago, it's 37. Well, it's not 37 here.
Damn it.
I think I got it up here for you, bud.
Cool, because I'm moving too slow.
Yep. All right, guys. So
get over there.
I just posted the link right here. This is the link to Swamp Rat's YouTube channel. He does all different stuff. He's overall just a great guy.
Yeah, and he's crafty.
I know. Dude, I was watching. So I came across your video today. I want to speak on this real quick. I came across your video, your ammo box that you're doing, the laser engraving. And that is absolutely awesome, dude.
Where did I put? Oh, that was on my Facebook. I posted.
Yes, dude. That is. I'll have to show Jen that.
Give me just a second.
No, that's fine. This guy, you guys, Swamp Rat is doing this project right now on an ammo container. He's got a laser engraver, and this thing is awesome.
I can't get it right now.
Oh, that's fine.
The reason I can't get it right now is I was engraving the rat on one side. I got it flipped over right now, and I'm engraving Kratos' logo on the other side.
Nice. It turned out, from what I saw when you were doing it, when you just first started, it was absolutely awesome the way that works.
It came out really well. Might have a picture of it on my phone because I was sharing it with Ben from Kratos Magnetics because I needed his logo.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to see it, but you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's got Swamp Rat Nation. And this, once I get it done, it's going to be one of my giveaways.
Oh, that's cool.
The box itself actually has a brand new Kratos 550 magnet kit. So it's the magnet, the rope, the grappling hook, basically everything that Kratos puts in their kits with the exception of it doesn't have the little drawstring backpack because I've been using those for other things.
Yeah.
Particularly, I've got them in the ammo box already anyway, so there was no reason.
Did you see what Kylie Cook said? It's 31 degrees Celsius in Australia right now.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's like 90 degrees, I think.
Yep.
That's crazy. But you guys,
opposite side of the world.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I'm going to sign out so you can sign off, my friend.
That's good, man. I appreciate it. The link I said before is right there. If you have not checked out Swamp Rat, go ahead and do so. You'll definitely enjoy his channel. That was awesome, though, you guys. I had a great time tonight. I appreciate all you guys' support. Jen and I both do. Both coming from people that have mental illnesses. I appreciate you guys' support, and I hope that we can make this something that potentially can be an annual thing.
An annually thing? You want it to be anal?
Nope. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Trying to put the 360 up the...
Anyways, you guys, good night. Thank you for stopping in.
Oh, Practical Ken's in here. Hey, Practical Ken.
Oh.
Just getting ready
We're just
to get
getting
up.
ready to sign off. Practical Ken just stopped in.
He said, "Don't."
You guys, it was an awesome live though tonight, you guys. I really enjoyed tonight. I hope this, I've seen a lot of people that said I suffer too.
Mary, what do you mean what happened to my eyebrows? These are always the same eyebrows I always have.
She just shaves her unibrow, that's all.
I don't have a unibrow. It's
Yeah,
just
you
a couple random strays.
Just like your beard. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I only get like one old lady hair. Or 2 or 5.
Take some pee on Facebook.
My
Swamp Rat
eyebrows are
also
always
said
the same.
Monday, hashtag Monday digs.
Now, if I didn't have any, I'd look like a weirdo. Color them in with Sharpie and look like this.
Alley Cat Man said night, Clay and Jen, love you. Alley Cat Man, I appreciate it. I definitely do.
Next week, I should draw my eyebrows.
Wasn't sure what kind of chat I jumped into. Oh, crack me up.
Oh, it's always fun. Every week.
It's
a hoot. You should come next Tuesday. I'm sure I'll look like a whole train wreck.
No, we were tonight though, Practical Ken, tonight we were just talking about an event that's coming up. I'm just gonna run a recap on it. We were gonna name it Magnets and Mental Health.
I don't know how to do this.
But due to
Clay knows how to Vogue better
I
than
do.
me.
But due to some legal terms, we are not allowed to use Magnets and Mental Health. So now we have to come up with a new name for this event because of Jen and I suffering from mental health. But we're going to be doing it. It's basically to bring awareness to. We're going to be magnet fishing for mental health.
Oh, those are crooked eyebrows.
Tailpipe comment.
Is that better, Mary?
Anyways, you guys, I gotta get some sleep. I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted. I gotta do some editing yet. I'm gonna be posting a video tomorrow, you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Oh, my eyebrows fell
The
off.
video, the video that I'm posting tomorrow isn't the one that I was talking about. There is a video that's gonna be coming out shortly, probably the next week or two. It's gonna be aired with viewer discretion.
Mary did not pick on you all.
I know.
Good job, Mary. That's probably why he's still gonna go cry in the closet tonight.
No, I'm not. I appreciate that, Mary, tonight. I know you're awesome, though, Mary. But I appreciate all you guys coming in tonight. We had the most viewers that we had in the live before, so that's another cool accomplishment that we got to have with you guys. I can't take you serious half the time.
No.
That's why I love it. Interesting, Magnus. That's a great idea. I will try to keep an eye out for your upcoming video and live streams. Practical Ken, every Tuesday at this time. Well, we're 2 hours and 23 minutes into this live tonight.
I can't do it.
We start at 7 p.m. Central. It's definitely it's fun. We usually have some fun stuff in here, so I definitely think that you would enjoy the lives. But yes, the video that's coming out is going to be aired with viewer discretion in a couple weeks, just because of there is some graphic scenes in it coming up. So
it's graphic. We're having graphic scenes. That's graphic.
Yeah.
Okay, it's graphic. Kids.
Oh, I guess I'll be having a conversation with Jen after I get off of here. But you guys, Mark said, "Oh, no,
I got my meds. They're in my purse. I just can't take them till tomorrow morning."
Practical Ken is Monday. Dick's brother. Oh, cool. I was wondering. I've heard the name, and I was trying
You
to.
didn't know who Practical Ken is? You're fired.
Sorry, Practical
Get
Ken.
out.
Practical Ken, I apologize. Swamp Rat, I apologize. I've heard the name, but I couldn't put it.
God.
I couldn't put where I knew it from.
That's why he's fired every week.
Mary Monarch, no crotch shots. Unfortunately,
On
I know.
Tuesdays from 7 to 10, he's always fired.
Mary said, "What crotch shots?" No,
Always crotch shots with him.
She has a fetish with
Numerous
my crotch shots.
Because they're always there.
It's on the kayak. You're sitting in a kayak.
Well, then point the camera up.
It is pointed all the way
Well,
up.
why are your tits hanging to your knees then?
Because I'm chunky. I'm fluffy.
Well, put the camera on your forehead.
I love you.
That's nobody wants to see paddling and then just crotch the entire time.
All right. Anyways, you guys, thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. Thanks for
Swamp Rat Nation, 8:30 p.m.
Wow. Right before I'm ready to go out, we got a bot. Let's zap that bot.
Zap it.
I'm working on it.
Oh, block. Figuring it out. Swamp Rat Nation, put his thing up there. Click it. Click it.
Oh, wait.
Right
I'm
there.
working on it. Swamp Rat Nation, 8:30 p.m. Practical Ken, 8:45. Hashtag Monday Digs.
So I have a sign I made for the kitchen that says "Go cry in the walk-in," like the walk-in freezer. Mary said, "Go, Clayton, go to your closet."
Good night, Mary. I'm just kidding. No, Mary, I appreciate you coming in here tonight. It's nice to hear positive things from everybody in this community. Jen, thank you for putting this on. And we're gonna do this. I love you.
I love you too. You're gonna do the work. I'm just the fisher.
That's all right.
I'm not the fisher. I'm going to be fishing. I'm gonna be MFing.
Speaking of MFing, this weekend we're going.
My God, I gotta use a lavatory.
All right.
Good night. I love all your faces. See you on Tuesday with the big Sharpie eyebrows.
Oh my gosh.
Love you.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this video up, you guys. So, you guys, everyone that has been on here tonight for the last 2 hours, I appreciate it. What?
I said you're gonna talk for another 35 minutes.
No, I'm not. I just want to say thank you, guys. This is something that's very dear to Jen and I hope we can make this a success. I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Have a great night. Jen said keep it rusty. So we will see you guys next week, Tuesday.